Senior digital journalist for TheStreet, Tony Owusu, joins us for more on this year's shopping trends. Tony, we just saw some interesting new digital technology that stores are adopting. Are there other innovations we're seeing this year?
Oh, well, yeah, if you go to mobile shopping, Swagbucks is one of the apps that gives you deals on up to 1,500 retailers. You earn points by shopping on the app. It's one of those new things that entices people to, shop a little bit more on Black Friday. Another one is Flip. That's with 2 Ps. You plug in your zip code and it gives you all the deals in your area. So those are just some things that will hopefully bring people into the stores. But one thing to remember is that with all these new apps, there's also a chance for hackers. And, watch out for the apps that you do download, because some of them, not all of them, are above board. So that's something to look out for.
Just what I need, more shopping apps. The National Retail Foundation predicts there could be an almost 5% jump in spending this season compared to last year. Retailers could see as much as $721 billion in sales. Why are consumers spending more this year?
Well, for the last 2 years, the economy has been doing really well, and people are employed, and unemployment's at an all-time low. Up until this week, or up until a few weeks ago, the stock market's actually been doing very well too. It's currently negative, and while the stock market isn't a direct representation of the economy, it is one of the things that gives you an idea how well the economy is doing. So, high employment, wage growth is doing well right now too, according to the Federal Bank of Atlanta. So those two things combined, it will help boost Black Friday sales this year again.
Some of the pre-holiday sales were not as high as expected. Do you think these numbers will be met?
Well, it depends on who you ask, but my numbers, according to Adobe Analytics, $643 million has already been spent today. And since November 1st, which was when most economists start tracking holiday sales, $38 billion has already been spent. So these next few weeks will actually tell the real story. As you know, things start kicking off in high gear after Black Friday. We've already seen a little bit of spending already, but expect these next 4 weeks to really tell the tale of the holiday season this year.
With consumers spending so much, there must be a lot of competition to get their business. What are retailers doing to get shoppers in their doors or on their websites?
Well, earlier today, I spoke with an analyst at Deloitte, and she's actually at the Lenox Mall in Atlanta. And she was telling me that one of the things she didn't see this year was a lot of people at the mall starting at 6 a.m. or, those early bird specials or doorbuster specials. One thing she said, the reason why she thinks the crowds were so sparse, is that companies are kind of shying away from doorbuster deals. So people tend to these days shop after Thanksgiving, like after they're maybe sick of their families, after Thanksgiving dinner, they go out and shop then, as opposed to getting up early to go to the stores and shop. So that's one thing she hasn't been seeing. But she said the mall started picking up and the traffic started picking up around 9 or 10 a.m. So doorbuster deals are kind of out right now, but deals for everything else are in. So, and especially digitally, you can find the deals usually online.
Big retailers like Walmart and Amazon are set to get a big boost this season. Can the same be said for small businesses?
Well, that's the thing. They're making a concerted effort to boost small business spending, and tomorrow is actually Small Business Shopping Day, where the obvious idea is to get people into the store, and once you're in the store, entice them with different sales. But most people are thinking for the deals at big retailers like the Best Buys, the big retailers, but there's a day set aside, which is tomorrow, for people to shop specifically at their local businesses, and that's obviously a huge part of the economy, small businesses. So it's a good effort to get people out and kind of maybe out of the easier comfort zone of shopping with big retailers.
What are some of the most sought after items shoppers are fighting over?
Well, I don't know if you have kids or if anybody has kids. Electronics are always hot during the season. The Surface Pro 3 is out now from Microsoft. You have Mac has a new slate of technology out. You have the new Amazon Echo, which is the second generation of the Amazon. Google also has a smart speaker that they're putting out, and then the Nintendo Switch and Xbox and PlayStation, all that stuff. Electronics is big always during the holiday season. Those are some of the biggest items we're seeing now, along with televisions.
Is today the best day to buy, or will we be seeing more sales this holiday season later?
Today is the busiest day. I don't know if it's the best day, but it's definitely the busiest day. Another busy day is the Saturday before Christmas, believe it or not, for all the late shoppers. That's one of the busiest days. Cyber Monday, obviously. Mondays will be another big shopping day, but today is actually the biggest.
Tony Owusu, thank you so much for your shopping insight.
Thank you for having me.